Hello, y'all. Today's lesson is the lunacy and wastefulness of the United States Postal Service, and probably why it sucks so bad, and why a stamp keeps getting higher and higher, because they don't seem to be able to be very efficient with their travel arrangements for their mail. Let's take a look. What we're going to look at is this very sophisticated, professionally drawn map of the basically the eastern half of the United States, if you cannot tell. We have Canada, we have the Gulf of whoever, we have Florida, whatever. Okay, this is the East Coast. This is out west somewhere. Okay, I ordered a package the other day. It was for my business. It was some seals. It weighs basically nothing. I will show you the package because I finally got it in. This is it. Basically nothing. Okay. It had a few seals in it. Anyway, I ordered the seals. I'm here in North Louisiana, in this area. I ordered the seals down here, I think about in here, Clearwater, Florida. But they ship to me from a branch in Louisville, Kentucky, which is here. Okay? So, you would think from here to here, as you can see, straight shot. I mean, I'm sure it has to go down the interstate, blah, 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 whatever. There's a couple of routes. You go down through Tennessee and whatever, or you can go over and come down Arkansas. Okay. And I know pretty much for everything in North Louisiana, I think their sorting center or whatever is in Shreveport. So most everything goes there. Okay, I get that. Well, I don't really get it. It's inefficient, but anyway. But this is a 633 mile drive. I looked it up on the internet, and you know how perfect that is. Okay, Google, whatever you want to call it. Okay, it's about a 10-hour drive. It says that's what it says. But I ordered this on the 29th of September. When it shipped out the next day, I believe, or yeah. What day did it ship out? Okay, it shipped on the 29th. It shipped on the 29th. But instead of going from here to here, from here to here, it went from here to Terrebonne, New Jersey, which is a trip of what is that? Louisville to I just put Louisville to Jersey City, 735 miles or 12 hours. So already it took longer to get there. Then that same day, like 30 minutes later, it ended up in Jersey City, New Jersey. Okay? It sat there for almost 4 days. That was on, let's see, it arrived there on October the 1st. And it left there, went to Jersey City on October the 2nd, on the same day. On October the 5th, it sat there, okay. On October the 5th, for some stupid, retarded reason, it traveled all the way up here to Oak Creek, Wisconsin. That is a trip of 880 miles. Okay? Like another 14, 15, 16 hours or whatever. Okay, now it's set there. It's set there, and let's see. On October the 7th, which was a couple of days later, I guess they're trying to figure out what to do with the package because they're idiots. It left there, and instead of going to Shreveport, Louisiana, it traveled to Dallas, Texas, which is a trip of 994 miles down to Dallas, Texas. From there, from that point, it kind of moved a little bit faster now. So it left, it arrived at Dallas on October the 8th. It left Dallas on October the 8th. And from there, it traveled to Shreveport. And it got there on October the 8th. And let's see. I'm trying to figure out where. I know I received it on the. I believe I received it on the 9th. Okay. So the next day, it traveled to me, which is another. Well, from Dallas to Shreveport is 188 miles, and from Shreveport to me is about another 120 miles. Anyway, and they finally delivered it to me on October the 9th, which was from the 29th to the 9th is I think it was 11 days it took for me to get this package. I figured it up, all the places. That is a total of 3,550 miles, where it should have been 633 miles. So it's about 3,000 miles. It took about 3,000 miles further to get to me by way of the East Coast back to Wisconsin and whatever. I actually was talking to my son about it because I was tracking this package, and I was like, when it was over here in New Jersey, I said, I wouldn't be surprised if it freaking winds up in Canada. Well, by goodness gracious, the Canadian border is like right here. Like literally right here, if you can see that. And because this map is exactly perfectly drawn to scale. I drew it myself. I know it's perfect because I'm a perfect person. Not really, but whatever. But as you can see by the dotted line, it almost was in Canada. By maybe 5 miles, 10 miles, I don't know, something like that. So I was pretty close with my theory of it being wound up in Canada. But instead, it went all the way around here. It cost 3,000 more miles, all the gas and all that crap. And I'm sure mine probably wasn't the only package that day. Probably thousands of other packages do similar things every day. I'm sure. I'm positive of that. I'm pretty positive. I would pretty much lay my life on the line for that, saying that probably in this country, thousands, if not tens of thousands, of packages, letters, whatever. I mean, I know there's a lot, but still. You would think by now, the mail has been running for I don't know how many years, 150, 200 years since the Pony Express? I think the Pony Express was better than this. In the 1800s, 1840s, 50s, whenever the Pony Express was. I mean, even in the movie The Postman with Kevin Costner, Apocalypse, I think they got the mail faster on horses in the apocalypse, in the future, with the postman. But anyway, so when you think about that, how much that extra money costs because they're idiots and they can't plan nothing or they can't scan nothing correctly, whatever the reason. Well, that's probably the reason, we keep having crap going everywhere. It's probably the reason, stamps keep getting higher and higher. Every freaking year they go up, and the quality of the service gets less and less. Like pretty much everything now in this country, and probably around the world. Prices keep going up. You know, we keep getting more and more technology supposedly to make things better. But guess what? The quality pretty much on everything goes down. UPS, I remember when I first went in business 30 years ago, I could get a package from just about anywhere in this country, you know, like a one or 2 pound package for $3.50. Now, for me to get a package sent for about 200 or 300 miles, and this is for less than like just a few ounces, it cost me over $22 to get a package. It's quite a bit of an increase in 30 years. I don't think wages have went up that much, that percentage-wise, I don't believe. And the quality still sucks. Worse now than ever. Oh, by the way, that package was $18. $18 for basically nothing. It was an envelope, basically. A little big an envelope with basically a few seals in there. Probably it didn't weigh but a few ounces. I know it was less than a pound, but $18. And which was $4 cheaper than UPS. UPS still takes, for that 633 mile trip, that's only 10 hours if you drove it yourself. If you drove from here to there, it takes about 10 hours. Not if you drove nonstop, I guess. But it takes them 3 days. At least it's a little bit. At least it's more or less in the area of coming this way, not going the totally opposite way, whatever. So that is my little rant about the mail system and its inefficiency. So yeah, that's basically what I just want to talk about in this stupid, idiotic video. And I hope you enjoyed that. If you've had any horror stories with you, and I was going to say, I mean, this happens. That's the reason I try not to use the mail very much, because it sucks. They will pick. I literally, if I put something in the mailbox out here to be picked up, the flag is up. I watched it before. They will pull up there. They will have sometimes mail, sometimes not. They'll pull up there and put the flag down, take mail for me, and put it in the mailbox, but don't take out the mail that's outgoing. They leave it in there. And sometimes you have the flag up and they just drive right on by. They don't even stop. And sometimes I think I've seen them where they just put the flag down and they don't give me nothing, and they don't take the mail either. So, yeah. So that's the reason I don't mail too much. So that's the thing with this. So if you have any stories, you can leave them in the comments. If anybody even watches this video, which I doubt they will, probably 5 people will, as usual. But we're going to stop because this video is already too friggin' long already, and I'm just rambling. Anyway, that's it. We'll see you in the next one, I guess, if I make another one. Anyway, bye-bye. Yeah. Skit, scat. Skit, scat. Skit, scat.